180 degrees here. Okay, so then number 19 right here, it says refer to the graph. What is the coordinate rule? I'm going to zoom in more too now that I'm not working with the graph. How about even go further? Okay, so refer to this graph. What is a coordinate rule that describes this transformation? So the original figure, the pre-image right here is x, y, z. And because we're working with coordinates, I'm going to take the coordinates off the graph for these points. And the coordinates are 6, -9. Y is at 6, -5. And z is at 10, -9. So just like at some point I went and counted and figured all this out. Then x prime, y prime, and z prime are the image after the transformation. So x prime, y prime, z prime. And I'd pull these points off the graph too. So x prime is at 9, 6. Y prime is at 5, 6. And z prime is 9, 10. So once a coordinate rule, so I have to look at how these coordinates are changing. So x, y becomes, and I look at how the position's changing. It looks like my y is now going to be in this place, and it's like opposite sign. So this is going over here, and it's opposite sign. So -y, and then x is going into this last position here. So this would be the coordinate rule. That's funny. Okay, then 20, it says triangle ABC is shown. Triangle ABC is rotated 90 degrees counterclockwise about A and then translated along the vector -2, 3. So this vector, that would be like x minus 2, y plus 3 when we get there. What is the location of the image of point B? And it's specifically talking about B, so we can really just focus in on point B. It says it's being rotated around point A though. So it's being rotated counterclockwise from point A. So counterclockwise would be this way. So like a 90-degree rotation would make a 90-degree angle, like this. And then point B prime would be right here. So that's a 90-degree rotation about point A. So we did 90-degree rotation for point B. And then from here, we need to translate it along this vector. So it'd be x minus 2, so you go over 2. And then up 1, 2, 3 right here. And so this would be like B double prime. And this is our final point, the one we're looking for coordinates for. And that's at -2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. -2, 6. So it is C. So as you can see, these are a little bit higher level, which is what you guys need. You guys need a little bit of a challenge. Okay. Next, it says true or false, rotating point M, -5, 1, 180 degrees about the origin, and then translating it along this vector will give the same result as translating along -3, 4, and then rotating 180 degrees. Let's see, do I have the one that it already graphs like this? I don't know. Okay. Best way to do this, to figure this out, is to graph. I'm going to zoom out now so you can see the graph. And I'm just going to draw a graph. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this is M. So it says rotating 180 degrees about the origin. So that would put our point over like straight line over here. So this is over 5 up 1. So I'll do over 5 down 1. And then, so this would be the 180 degree rotation. So like with 180 degree rotation, I should be able to draw a 180 degree angle, and it should be the same distance from the origin. And then the vector, -2, so be left 2, up 3. So this would be M double prime. And it wants us to say whether this is the same location as if I did the translation first and then the rotation. So if I move this over 3, up 4, I'm running out of paper, but it would be like right here, and then rotated it 180 degrees, it would land over here. So it is not landing in the same location, so this is false. So just saying that whatever they say is the composition of transformations, the order is important because otherwise it might not land in the same spot. Okay, next one. It says, I'm going to zoom in again. Graph the image of triangle PQR with vertices at these points after translation along 1, -9 and a reflection in x equals 2. So starting with the original points, P is at 4, 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. P, Q, 7, 3. Doing this in pen is risky. R. Okay, so there's our original shape. Okay, it's going to get, is it blurry? I can focus it. Okay, it says translated along the vector 1, 9, so that would be x plus 1, y minus 9. So to the right 1, down 9. Okay, so that's the translation. And then it's saying reflected over the line x equals 2. So here is x equals 2. I'm just going to draw a line so I can see it. And then I will reflect these points over that line. So with the reflection, just put it the same distance away. And then here is our, oh, okay, the last one on the page, 23, it says select all composition of transformations that would map ABC onto ABC prime. And then you just go through each answer. Now, what do it again? Okay, so looking at each answer, we're going from this one to this one. This is the pre-image, this is the image. Reflection in the x-axis followed by a reflection in the y. So if I reflected it on the x-axis, I would get something here, and then reflected on the y, yeah, it would land there. So this is a correct answer. But it's a select all, so we have to go through each answer choice. So for this one, reflection in the x-axis would put it here, followed by a 270-degree rotation. And it's clockwise rotation. So clockwise rotation would put it over here, but I need it there, so no. Reflection in y equals -x followed by a rotation 90 degrees. So the line y equals -x is here. If you reflected it and then did a 90 degrees clockwise rotation, the shape would land over here, not here, so no. Rotation 180 degrees about C. So it's being rotated 180 degrees from C. So the shape would be like here-ish. And then it's saying translated x plus 4, y minus 2. So x plus 4, y minus 2. That would actually put that on that shape. So that is correct. And then the next one, reflecting over here, and then, yeah, no. Okay, and then we're going to transition over to the pages in the back.